Fellows, welcome back to your own channel Boston Research, and I am your friend Saurabh Dwivedi connecting with you directly from Boston. Today, we are here to discuss about the importance of American equity market, and we will also discuss how you can do that from India and invest your money into the American equity markets. We will also discuss different schemes and brokers so that you can choose wisely to invest your money in the American equity markets. So let's start without any delay. Why you should consider investing in American equity markets? Do you know, guys, I was reading yesterday Warren Buffett letters, and do you know what Warren Buffett wrote in that letter? He wrote he made enormous amount of wealth for him and his investors because there is a market which is called as America. And he said he would have not made any money if the inverse is true, that if the American market have not been existed. As we know, the American currency is the strongest in world. As a matter of fact, if you buy American currency today and hold it for several years, you will figure out that Indian currency has grown up by 4% without any investments just by holding the US dollars. That is how strong it is. Secondly, you can use that currency anywhere throughout in this world. As we all know, most of the big companies are in US alone. You name it: Amazon, Google, Facebook, Tesla, Apple, Nvidia, Procore, Nike, Starbucks, Chipotle, and many more. The list is even bigger than Brahmaputra River, I would say. So let's now discuss what are the ways by which, being in India, you can directly invest in the US markets. So fellows, there are two ways. First is through the brokers. Second is through the mutual funds. Considering the first, brokers, there are mainly two brokers which are big enough to consider as safe. The first is Interactive Brokers and the second is Ind Money. I have personally used Ind Money when I was in India and I consider it as the easy one. All you have to do is open an account with Ind Money or Interactive Brokers and transfer your funds and start buying when the US markets are open. Now let's discuss what are the advantages and disadvantages when we compare brokers versus the mutual funds. When you open your account with any broker, you get enormous opportunities and plethora of options with ample choices. What I mean by this is that you can choose your own stocks and choose the amount you want to invest in those stocks. Perhaps with mutual funds, you lack that and you don't have a choice to choose your own stocks and how much you want to invest in particular stocks because your fund manager will be doing that for you with a nominal charges. So there exists a plethora of mutual funds in India from which you can invest in the US equity markets. Out of those, I have chosen three. The first one is Motilal Oswal Nasdaq 100 ETF and Motilal Oswal S&P 500. The second one is ICICI Prudential US Blue Chip, and the last one I have chosen is Parag Parikh Multicap Fund. As you can see in the chart that I have listed the AUM size of all the four mutual funds. The first one, ICICI Prudential US Blue Chip, is 2,770 crores. Second, Motilal Oswal Nasdaq is 4,004 crores, while Motilal Oswal S&P is 2,830 crore, while Parag Parikh, an outlier, is 37,699 crores, with some notes on this. On the right hand side, you see 3-year CAGR returns for all these four mutual funds. 25.6% for Parag Parikh, 18% for ICICI Prudential US Blue Chip, 15% Motilal Oswal S&P, and 14.77% for Motilal Oswal Nasdaq. Now let us discuss expense ratio for all these four mutual funds. The highest is for ICICI Prudential US Blue Chip with 1.1% of expense ratio. After that is Parag Parikh with 0.69, following Motilal Oswal S&P with 0.55 and the cheapest is Motilal Oswal Nasdaq with 0.17%. And if we consider the minimum investment amount which you will need to start investing in these mutual funds, you will come to know that ICICI Mutual Fund needs 5,000 Indian rupees to be open. Parag Parekh needs 1000 rupees, whereas Motilal Oswal, both funds S&P and Nasdaq ETF 100 requires only 500 rupees. Guys, I trust your intelligence and decision-making abilities that you will wisely invest your money only after taking advice from your financial advisor, and you take my video only for educational purposes. Thank you for your valuable time, and I will meet you in my next video. Until then, take care. Jai Hind.